Abbondanza!
Ah, carissimo, buonasera.
Carissimo!
Can I help you?
Yes, we'd like a table for two, please. No, wait. Why don't we have a little booth? A little insecluded booth over there.
Ah, this way, please.
Thank you.
What, are you ashamed to be with me or seen with me?
No, I just don't want to argue to see.
This is all right?
Very, very nice. Thank you. In there? This is good. Italian atmosphere.
Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Well, how do I look?
You look great. One first-class chick.
Well, I'd rather be a lady than a chick. Makes me seem so young.
Can I get you kids something to drink?
Kids? What kids? You see any kids around here?
Sorry, I was just referring to your age.
All right. She'll have milk and I'll take a soda.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see what we're gonna have here. A little pizza, a big old sloppy pizza with some meatball sauce, maybe a little.
I have
anchovy.
no intention of eating pizza. To eat pizza, one must use their hands, and I am not going to use my hands no more.
Oh, I want you to have spaghetti or something. And I'm not gonna use my hands anymore.
Same difference.
You know, I was thinking while I was in New York that you should go to school.
Your school?
No, the bullfighting school in Portugal. Yes, my school. I got some classes picked out I think you'd be interested in.
Can't do that.
Well,
You folks decided?
yeah.
Yes. I will have the eggplant parmigiani.
Two. Make that two. That parmigiani.
Good to see you again, Commissioner. And Mrs. Scorpio, always a pleasure. This way, please.
Thank you.
This table's all right?
Fine.
Your waiter will be with you in just a second.
Thank you.
Tell me, what does the WSB want with Port Charles?
Well, they're looking for a connection between four cities. Topeka, Los Angeles, Boston, and Port Charles.
What kind of a connection?
Anything of interest to enemy operatives in foreign countries.
No, don't get up.
Sorry we're
Thank
late.
you.
We parked up the block, and Celia just had to stop in one of the shops.
Oh, I found this most marvelous outfit. It's a gorgeous chiffon number. What it's doing in this town, I'll never know.
If only I'd parked closer to the restaurant. Think of the money I could have saved.
Oh, there he goes again, worrying about money.
Not worried, darling, just concerned.
Well, I thought I'd let you select the wine, Grant.
Wonderful.
Oh, no, don't be silly. He doesn't know a thing about it. Now, let's see here. Ah, Mersal, yes. And a lovely year. Number 12, Robert.
Thank you. Waiter. The Massa, number 12, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Robert and I were wondering if you've set the date yet.
Well, not the exact date, but we're working on it. All we talk about, isn't it, darling?
Yes.
Did you two have a large wedding?
No, just a few friends at the mayor's office.
Yeah, my fault, actually. The police commissioner's job sort of caught me on the hop, and I hardly had room to breathe.
Did it really matter? After all, what's important is being happy, in love, convinced that it's the right thing.
Oh, I can't think of any better reasons.
Yeah, and I can't think of a better example than you two. I just hope that Celia and I can be half as happy as the two of you obviously are.
To the future bride and groom.
A long and happy life together. Rick, what's wrong?
Boy, you want to talk about major indecisions? We must have gone to a dozen dress stores. Claudia tried on everything in sight, and none of the gowns suited her at all. Are you okay?
Fine.
Where's Rick?
He's not home.
Another emergency. Les, that's the third one this week. I tell you what, why don't I make us some omelets, you know, and we'll have a light supper, and we'll put one in the oven for him.
No.
No, really, I do it all the time. We'll just wrap it up in
He's not
tinfoil.
coming home.
What?
I don't know where he is, or when, or even if he is coming home.
You're kidding.
Wish I were. Let me get the lights.
Rose, I like it this way, thank you.
If it's okay for me to ask, what are you doing here?
I heard some things about myself tonight, things that I didn't care for very much, kind of hard to swallow.
Leslie?
Yeah, I think what hurt the most, though, is that she's right. They're true. I've been out charging too many black nights instead of staying home with my family.
I take it we're talking about the clinic.
Yeah, but this clinic is a dream. It's a dream to help people, some people who really need the help, and I'm not going to desert it. Now, if I need more time for my family, I'm going to find that. I'll do it. But this clinic has a very special priority for me. You understand that?
Yeah, I always have. You know, Rick, I've been thinking, and I think I've come up with a pretty good idea.
I'll take it, whatever. I'm ready for anything.
Okay, it's going to take some time, but I think what we need to do is, first of all, start reaching everybody that you know on the waterfront. Emma, Slick, Ruby, and all her friends, you know, and I'll talk to my regular customers, of course. But what we've got to get them to do is to come in here and use the clinic at every opportunity. A hangnail, a stub toe, a checkup, anything. Pretty soon, it'll build everybody's confidence, and the rest of the waterfront will follow.
I'll see the others, and yeah, I like it. Could be a good start.
I definitely think it's worth a shot. And I will, of course, talk to my regulars.
Thank you. Hey, sure glad it's you.
Me?
Yeah, you, on my side. If I ever wanted an ally, I couldn't find anybody better than Rose Kelly.
Well, somebody's got to do the crusading in this world. I'll see you later.
Okay. Thanks.
What's the matter? You're not hungry?
I guess I'm in shock.
You never seen good table manners before?
Not from you, kid.
The name is Lou.
Yeah, well, the Lou I used to know used to eat sandwiches faster than a trash compactor.
Well, perhaps the lady decided to change.
Oh, that's great. Well, what made you change?
Well, I read this book by this lady called Emma Post.
I think it's Emily Post.
Well, the fork should not be grass, but held lightly between the thumb and the forefinger.
I see.
The other hand, when not in use, should always be placed in one's lap.
One's lap.
Eat.
Eat.
Watch carefully.
I'm watching.
What, are you mad or something?
No, it's pride. You're really coming around, kid.
Finish your dinner. It's gonna get cold.
Yeah.
Shall I order another bottle of wine?
A marvelous idea.
I think that marriage is basically just a symbol of love. Oh, sure, it represents the unity of two lives, but it's also a symbolic gesture. All of it. The rings, the service, the vows, go beyond just the surface. I think that nowadays too many people think of marriage as just an excuse to have a party.
Well, not a bad reason.
And just look at the divorce rate. There's no commitment.
Waiter, may I have another bottle of wine, please?
I want my marriage to be as perfect as yours and Robert's is, Holly.
That's very nice.
And we couldn't agree with you more.
Well, then, let me propose a toast. With what's left of our wine, to Holly and Robert. A long and happy life together.
Oh, great, you're still awake. I gotta tell you all about the science fair, man. I was the hit of the fair. You would have been real proud of me.
Ruby, hi, it's Rick. I hope I didn't wake you up. Good. Look, it's about the clinic. Rose Kelly came up with a great idea. I think you might be able to help us out.
Why don't you come
Yeah.
upstairs? I'd love to hear all about it.
All right.
She thinks if I can get friends to start coming to the clinic, we'll be able to turn it around.
What's that all about?
Yeah, right.
Well, I guess Rick has made a decision.
You got it.
Unfortunately, we're not.
Yes. That's exactly what you have. Fine.
I mean, what else could I do? Celia looks so uncomfortable.
She did. Yeah, she did, didn't she?
Holly, I'd like to apologize for the hand kissing and the act in general.
Oh, I understand. I mean, we have to keep up appearances.
I mean, if he hadn't been so insistent on the sanctity of marriage, well, well, I never would have done it.
Oh, I know that.
Look, Holly,
What?
well, you weren't too uncomfortable, were you?
Oh, no. I just wish he hadn't asked so many questions.
Yeah, I know. Well, look, I've done something. I feel I should get it over with right now. For some time, I've felt that you should have a ring. I actually bought this a while back. But after tonight, well, I realized that you'll probably realize it's just, well, for appearance's sake.
Thanks, Rob.
Sure. Well, I guess I should go in and check my messages and start on this WSB business.
Right.
Good night, then.
Good night.
I didn't realize that once you got up on those things, you were never going to get off again.
What do you got, a six-pack of these in the house? How you feeling, Jet?
Happy to be alive.
I know what you mean.
I can live with a whole mess of things wrong with me. Make adjustments, change, adapt. As long as he's alive, it's worthwhile. You saved my life, son.
The name is Luke.
What?
Lucas Lorenzo Spencer. And you saved my life.
Ain't we a pair? Well, Luke, you got folks?
I got an aunt, a couple of sisters. One of them I'm close to. I got a girl who loves me.
You love her?
I was going to ask her to marry me before.
Don't you wonder what she's been going through while you've been up here?
Well, she thinks I'm dead. Yeah, see, what happened is, before the avalanche, somebody ripped off all my gear and all my identification. And when I was in the hospital, I heard over the radio the list of the names of the people that died in that avalanche. And they mentioned Lucas Lorenzo Spencer. So that's how I was able to get away with this John Doe routine.
You planning to go back home now?
I don't know. Not on crutches, though.
What happens when you do regain the use of your legs? You're just going to stroll back into her life and say, "Hi, honey, I'm home."
I don't know, Jake. I guess I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. But I'll tell you one thing I do know, though. If and when the day comes that I walk, limp, or wheel myself back into her life, Holly's gonna be waiting for me.
On One Life to Live.
You didn't have to have it spelled out, did you?
You're him?
Tango. Don't do anything tiresome, Jenny.
Jenny faces a killer's revenge. And on the edge of night, Jody has a plan.
Oh, baby, how you doing?
I thought maybe we could get together again.
You need a preacher, baby.
One Life to Live, The Edge of Night. Weekdays,